be smoking weed whenever we breathe. Every time you kiss me, don't say that you miss me. Just come get me. Don't know why, just know I want to.
Hey Bella Buzz, it's your girl Bella the Kush. Thanks for checking out my channel again. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to your girl. I'm gonna have a whole bunch more fun segments, but today we're gonna talk about dating in 2018. Okay, we're gonna just go step by step and talk about the things that I think that we need to improve on as far as dating is concerned. And this is not a man bashing video, so if that's what you're looking for, women, I'm not gonna just be on just, you know, pro woman, because at the end of the day we mess up too, and we all need to change in order to progress in the future. Because we're showing the young generation, you know, what is okay and what isn't okay as far as dating and, you know, treating people in general. So I just wrote down a few things. I was talking to my sister last night, and you know, we were just talking about dating, and I was like, fuck it, I'ma just go ahead and make a YouTube video about dating. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and if you disagree with it, that's okay. We can agree to disagree. That is completely fine. But at the end of the day, I think that both men and women can benefit from this video, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So if you do enjoy it, at the end of this video, I would love for you to comment. So let's go ahead and get started. 1. If you have a wife / girlfriend / baby mama, or vice versa, that you are in a relationship with, do not try to make someone the side piece if they do not know that's what they are. And I wrote down some notes. Didn't want to come on here and just start rambling, okay? And I really want you guys to comment, and I want from a male's perspective and a woman's perspective. I want everybody to put their 2 cents in and chime in on this. With respect, though. We all have to have respect. If you are still having sex with your ex and dating because you are technically single, you need to be honest with who you are dating and sexually active with. It doesn't necessarily have to be names, but you definitely need to be honest about it. And especially if you are still having sex with your ex, that's why I pinpointed that, because that means that you may still have an emotional attachment to them, and it may not be what it used to be, but you have something towards them. Otherwise you wouldn't continue to go down that road. So everything's about honesty, so that no one is in the dark, you know. 3. Before you try and dip the sauce, you need to be trying to sit across, okay? And that is a major topic. So I got pinpoints for that, okay? A lot of men act like going on dates is not an option anymore. It's not about the cost of the date. It's about the thought of the date. Hell, you could say, oh, babe, let's go to McDonald's and get some ice cream, and let's go to the park and talk. It doesn't always have to be an expensive date. Women, stop putting everything on the man. You could pay for something, and you could ask him on a date while you at it too. It doesn't always have to be on the man, okay? And you can't keep expecting the most. A lot of women do act stuck up and distance themselves though, guys, because a lot of you just talk about chilling. I know in my case, and that's why I'm okay and cool off dating right now, is because the first thing that everybody want to hit me with, oh, let's match, let's smoke, let's chill. Like, damn, what happened to going out for drinks or, you know, something? Hell, it's not always about you having to pay, because we could really pay our own bills. It's not that serious. The only people who care about stuff like that is a broke bitch and a broke nigga. If you really are not interested, okay? If you are really not interested, leave that situation alone. Do not lead anybody on, okay? Do not lead anybody on. Okay, 4. Women, stop taking advantage of men. Not every man is meant to be treated like a trick. Okay? And that's probably why, honestly, a lot of men don't want to court women anymore because a lot of women is just trying to be on some come up shit. So yeah, a man's not going to want to put his hard earned money out for somebody who's not going to appreciate it or is just wanting to get something out of them taking them out. I mean, it is what it is, and you need to do better, okay? Get it for your own, sis. You got it. Get it for your own. 5, men, stop depending on your girl like you are her child. There's a difference between your woman taking care of her wifey duties, okay, and just doing everything like your mama did when you was growing up, okay? And that could be vice versa too, because some women do take advantage of men who do like to take care of them like that too. So I'm not going to just say it's all, women, but for the most part, men, get it together, okay? 6, tax season niggas. That shit is played out. And you need to go ahead and get you a job or hustle on your own or figure it out, bro. Okay? And go to work so you can get your own taxes. Stop depending on this woman or anybody else to take care of you with their hard-earned money. Okay? At the end of the day, everybody work hard for their money. So do you think that they want to be taking care of you and you want to play house for a couple months? No. And sis, you need to stop being stupid. Because if he come back around tax time when I got my check, I just filed my taxes, and yeah, that's gonna get you caught up. So you have nobody to blame but yourself, boo, if you let him come back. Okay. 7, if you cannot pay bills together, you do not need to live together. Okay? Both parties need to be able to take care of the financial burden. I'm not even going to say burden because it's something that you need. The financial responsibility of the household. That's how I'm going to say it. The financial responsibility of the household if you want to live together. Okay? Now, in some cases, people do believe that the man is the provider. Okay? But at the end of the day, you need to make sure that that is established in the beginning of the relationship, before y'all move in, before y'all sign a lease, okay? Because once you sign that lease, that is a legal binding contract, and if you break it, it's going to be hard for you to get a place when you could have just communicated off top. You cannot just depend on one person to take care of everything. And if you do that, then you need to make sure, because things do happen, you need to make sure that you are going to be able to be a supportive backbone financially if it comes down to it. So at the end of the day, you still need to get it too, sis, if he wants to be the provider. Because at the end of the day, if something happens, you need to make sure that you're holding the family down when he has a bad day. Because everybody has their bad days, their bad weeks, and layoffs happen, getting fired happens. There for that person and supportive and a backbone. That's what you're supposed to be to the man, a backbone. Okay? 8, stop looking through the phone and the social media. Stop looking through the phone and the social media. Okay? You are definitely gonna always have a problem or a situation come up by looking through the phone or social media. Anything that's done in the dark will always come to light. So you don't need to be going snooping to figure it out. So you go looking for it, you gonna find it. You gonna find it. 9, if your man or woman has ever cheated on you and you took them back, stop throwing it in their face. Took them back because you wanted to go forward in y'all's future, in y'all's relationship. How are you going to sit here and throw some stuff in the past in their face? If you cannot get over being jealous or insecure about your relationship because something that they did, it takes time to heal. I understand that. But you can't be acting crazy because that's going to bring more problems into your relationship. You can't be tripping and bringing up old stuff, because that's going to bring even more problems into your relationship. So now you piling old problems on top of new problems and creating another issue that could be avoided. Definitely could be avoided. 10. If a man tells you that he is not looking for something, and you continue to pursue him, thinking that you can change him, because a lot of women, we do this. And as a woman, I've done this before. Younger version of me, yes, I have done this before. And at the end of the day, we think that we could change these men. And if he doesn't want to change or be changed, he will not be. So if he tells you off top that this is not something that he is looking for, then you need to step back. And if you do not step back, then don't be mad if you get your feelings hurt. Because at the end of the day, if they told you and they were honest, you cannot get on their case. That is on you. You are the wrong party. You are the wrong party, sis. And vice versa for men. But a lot of women, for the most part, you know, if they messing with somebody, you know, they messing with somebody tough. They you know, but at the end of the day, just be honest and tell that person if you're not looking for something. Okay? And respect it. And respect it. And it's okay to walk away. 11. Men, stop hollering that you want a good woman. Okay? And continue to pursue sex from every woman that you come across. Okay? You are not going to find a good woman like that. Because I know nothing but her body. But the physical. You need to learn what type of person that she is. What type of woman that she is. Okay? And why she would be a good fit in your life. Everybody needs to realize that you need to find something that is a good fit for you. Okay? That's going to help you become a better person. That's the whole part of being in a relationship and having that support. And having that significant other. Sexual relationship, that's nothing wrong with it. But you need to make sure that you let that person know that, and stop saying, I want a good woman, I want a good woman. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to find a good woman just jumping in bed with them, because you're not talking. You're not understanding. You're not, y'all are not exchanging energies. Not energies to get to know one another. You just going to know the sexual side and not the physical, mental, and spiritual side. Okay? 12. Females, women, stop doing wifey duties if you are not wifey. If you are not wifey, you do not need to do wifey duties, okay? Because at the end of the day, you just gonna get them comfortable. And why they gonna want to make you wifey if you doing the stuff anyways? You always gotta keep it spicy, okay? Keep it spicy. So you could do a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? Just show them what you're working with. But do not do wifey duties if you are not wifey. You the only one who's gonna be sad when he ain't trying to make you his. And when he for everybody, you know? So 13. If you do not have nothing to bring to the table, do not expect too much, okay? If you are not working hard yourself and doing everything you can to secure that bag or cash that check, and make sure that how you gonna sit here and comment on what the other person needs to have, and you need to have this, 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 and this, and this, and you got a long list of things, but you ain't got nothing. We ain't eat nothing for dinner on your side. You didn't even bring no sides, okay? If they bring in the whole meal, if they bring in the meat, the potatoes, and the vegetable, what the hell you bring? You ain't even bring the roll. That's a problem. Okay? Don't expect too much. That's a problem because people expect too much from people. Okay. 14. Moving forward in a relationship is a major key. Okay? There's not really a schedule for people, but there kind of is a time limit. Because you never get time back. There kind of is a time limit. So if you made it clear about what you wanted in the relationship in the beginning, about you moving forward, and you feel like you are not moving forward in an appropriate time, there is a such thing as rushing something, okay? But if you have been together for years on top of years on top of years, if you feel like your relationship is going nowhere, that is not selfish for you to walk away. Especially if you are continuously telling that person that you want to move forward and they are not doing so. And you had this conversation before you guys move forward as far as living together, being together, having a child. You have talked about it and made it very clear what you had wanted out of that relationship. And they are not moving fast enough for you when it's been a good amount of time. It is not selfish to walk away. It is not selfish to walk away. At all. Invest in some condoms. Y'all need to invest in some condoms, because you know what that will save? Unexpected pregnancies, STD scares, okay? And a lot of unnecessary problems, okay? Y'all just want to be out here sticking, having so much sex with everybody, but don't want to put no condom on. At the end of the day, protect yourself. Protect your temple, okay? Protect your temple. Have some respect for your temple. At the end of the day, we know what happens when you get in a relationship, you know, whatever. But if you are just out here having sex with random people, multiple people like that, please invest in some condoms, men and women. Women, don't just depend on the man to have it all the time. You can have it in your purse too. At the end of the day, it's not that expensive. At Walmart, for the big pack of like 12, go ahead and get it for like $7-8. You can spend that. Like, you fuck off $10. Okay? So just go invest in some condoms. Protect yourself. Protect yourself.
You say you never be his wifey,
as if you ever had the option. Stop saying and being okay with taking somebody else's man. Not gonna leave his main chick for somebody who knows that he has a main chick. And that's 9 times out of 10. He will not leave his main chick for the side chick. Especially if the side chick knows about the main thing. That's just what it is. And vice versa when it comes to women with having side niggas too. That's the same. Men, stop saying women are crazy and emotional if you have pushed them there. Now, I am not saying that there is not some women who go overboard. And y'all need to check that, women. We need to correct that, because that difference between being upset and getting your point across and just being absolutely like unreasonable. You can't talk to you. They can't talk to you. They don't know what to say because you acting crazy. I feel men on that. But if you pushed her that way, if you cheated or you did some stuff that you knew was wrong and you apologizing or whatever, then you need to just take it. Don't be mad because you pushed her to that limit. 18. Women, stop acting crazy over the smallest things and expect a man not to get irritated, because at the end of the day, like, if you sitting over here acting crazy, of course he gonna get annoyed with you and want to go on to someone else. I'm not promoting cheating. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, there is a point where you can push somebody to where they don't even want to be around you, don't even want to be with you. So get that together, ladies. 19. Stop putting all your business on social media and then expect people not to comment on it, especially your relationship problem. Go talk to your girlfriends or somebody really close to you. Don't put that on there for everybody else to see, and then you continuously go back to that person or whatever, and you know, you gonna be mad when somebody has something to say. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. And at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you can handle what is going to be said if you put something out there for everybody else to comment on it. You didn't put it in your diary. It's not private. So if you're putting it on social media for everybody to see, do not get mad if they comment on it. 20. Ladies, stop showing all these men everything. Okay? And expect them not to treat you like what you're showing them. Because at the end of the day, you cannot be mad at them if you're continuously showing them, too much. There is a difference between being slutty sexy and classy sexy. Okay? And once you learn the difference, then that will do you a whirlwind. Probably a turnaround about how men come at you or treat you when you're dating them. Okay? So, just work on how to tone back a little bit. Okay? Show a little bit, but not too much. Okay? Not the most. When you get caught up, do not flip the script if you did the dirt. Just be honest. Save another argument, because then that person is going to be pissed off about the stuff that they found out about, and then on top of you lying in their face. Okay? So don't create another problem. So if you did the dirt, be honest. You was willing to do that dirt, you didn't care at that time. So if you don't care at that time, then you need to go ahead and own up to it. When you are in a relationship, you not do it while your significant other is there, then don't do it at all. Because at the end of the day, that's what pisses people off. Because they think that you're sneaky, and they think when they're not around, you're going to be doing little sneaky stuff like that. Do it in front of your significant other, do not do it. 22. Respect your man, ladies, and stop jumping up in his face. Stop jumping up in his face like you are a man. Because I do not promote domestic violence. But at the end of the day, if you continue to get in this man's face and put your hands on him and expect him not to pop you in the mouth or pop you in the face or do whatever, push you or whatever, then you are crazy. There is not a such thing as just domestic violence towards women. There is domestic violence towards men. If you pushing him to that point because you want to continue to jump in his face and be disrespectful and put your hands on him like you can hang with them and like you kind of threatening them, don't get mad and try to call the cops when he popped you after you done thought you could muff him in the face or punch him or do whatever because you think for a minute that you being tough. Okay, sis? Like, scale back from that. Scale back from that. Stop going to jail over some petty shit. Okay? Trying to be territorial. Why are you going to put something on your record trying to be territorial? Just learn how to get your anger out another way. That's all you need to learn how to do, is get your anger out another way. 24. Stop holding on to somebody who is emotionally not involved in your relationship anymore. You sitting over here trying to make sure that they're miserable because you want them so bad. You are not taking the time to heal from y'all not being together or trying to work things out anymore. That closure and the healing. So take that time instead of trying to be petty or, make it a point to make this person's life miserable. To make that person's life miserable. Just go ahead and get some self-healing. Okay? 25. Stop bringing random people around your children. Okay? If you are not going forward in the future with this person and don't plan on being long term, then you do not need to have them around your children. Respect your children and respect the other parent. That's what you need to do, is respect the other parent too. And I'll get to that on another topic, on another day, because I don't want people to take anything that I'm saying the wrong way. But I'm just saying, as far as dating, like, a lot of people get angry because you have them having random people around their child. And at the end of the day, you need to have respect for your child and for that other parent, period. 26. If you do not love yourself, then you do not need to be trying to love somebody else. I'm going to just give y'all some examples and some key points, okay? Stop jumping into these relationships knowing that you are not ready, okay? Just because you are lonely. Learn how to spend time with yourself. That's one way of self-love, okay? And if you need validation from somebody to feel good about yourself, then that means that you need more self-love also. So that's another thing that you need to work on, okay? I mean, having self-love, there's just a lot of things that you need to work on before you just try to give all your love to somebody. And you definitely need to make sure that you know what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with, okay? Because that's another way of self-love. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people will let the next person walk over them because they don't love themselves enough or feel like they need that love to make them feel better, you know? And that's when you start getting into mama, daddy issues, all that, you know? But at the end of the day, you need to learn how to evolve from that, okay? Evolve. 27. Stop getting on these dating sites and not putting what you are looking for. And it's okay if you are not trying to date, you're just looking for some friends. Say that. It's okay if you're just looking for another sexual partner. Say that. It's okay if you want a long-term relationship and you know what you want right now. Say that. It's like, what is the point of the bio and you writing the information if you're not gonna go ahead and use it? Okay? Use your resources. Use your resources. 28. Men, when you are stressed, stop ignoring or taking out on the person that you are dating. It's okay to say that I need a break, I need to step back, I need a break to clear my mind because I got a lot of stuff going on. Everybody got something going on. But when you just start ignoring that person, ignoring text messages, phone calls, all that, and then they reaching out to you to see if you're okay, and you just not saying nothing, that's not okay. Communication is everything. That is key. And so you need to go ahead and let them know what's going on. Even if you don't want to tell them the situation necessarily, you need to let them know at least what's going on. 29. Stop messing with your significant others, family, friends, okay? That is just trifling. And you need to stop it. You need to cut it. Because that is played out. That is just real trifling, okay? So I hope that you guys take some of these key points, and I hope that you guys feel me on some of this stuff. And if you don't and you want to rebuttal, go ahead and leave some comments below because I would love to read them. And definitely go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, and getting this challenge popping. 2018 Keeping It Real Dating Challenge. Okay? So, until next time, love you, Bella Buds.